Hey everyone, welcome to the long overdue devlog number 4. We are finally talking about the fishing today. Like stated before, we wanted to go beyond the usual minigame that you have in almost every game. The fishing was supposed to be a real fight with the creature on the other end of the line. But first things first, we wanted to have a certain realism in the fishing process to give the mechanics more depth. That means you have to choose a bait, a matching hook and line, and the spot where the fish usually dwells. Originally, we had a lot of options to choose from, but reality struck and we had to scale it down a fair amount. Now, there are 3 types of bait for each biome that all attracts bigger fish. You choose from a variety of hooks that determine your line strength. They differ in crafting complexity and their bonus to your line. This will be important later. There are also concoctions you apply to your hook to give you special abilities in the fishing combat. You equip all these via the rod inventory and then you're all set. To craft bait in the first place, you catch bait fish that can be hooked anywhere on the water. Throw your pose and wait for fish to bite. Don't be fooled by the first wiggles though. And there we go, a bait fish. After you crafted some bait, drive your boat to the corresponding place where your target fish is usually located and wait for it to take your hook. This is where the fight really begins. We take a lot of inspiration from RPG elements here. You have an assortment of basic skills, which are resource generators, and some major finishes and cooldowns. This first rod we have equipped now is all built around a bleed build-up. Generate more and more bleeding stacks on your target fish and rupture them with finishers. These cost combo points that you generate with some of your basic skills also. Most skills have a specific cooldown before you can use them again. This creates a dynamic and tightly paced rotation with which you can optimize your damage output if that's your thing. Our goal was to have a lot of interaction between the skills. For example, one of your finishes is a debuff of 1 minute that you place on the fish. Whilst active, each hit of your most basic skill and combo point generator has a chance of creating an additional bleed stack. This basic skill here deals a good amount of damage, but it also enables your bleed stack to generate 2 additional stacks of bleed when you trigger it next. Maybe you recognize my strong affinity for World of Warcraft and the inspiration I took from their class abilities. I just love a meaningful rotation and the interaction between different skills. Now, the fish is not defenseless, of course. It will swim around in the arena that spawns and confines the place. At times, it will try to get away from you, and sometimes it will actively try to get close and attack your boat. Either way, it is crucial for you to maintain a certain distance. See, when the fish is too far away from you, this puts strain on your line. It will decrease in strength as long as you are too far from the fish. When it reaches 0, the line breaks and the fish escapes. Also, the fish sometimes uses its own abilities, indicated by this cast bar. Make sure to interrupt this cast with your corresponding ability. If you don't, the fish will receive a special effect for a set duration, such as hardened scales for increased damage resistance, more swim speed, or even a direct hit to your line strength. Independent from its cast, the fish uses attacks over time. This specific fish here is a rooster. It's pretty tame in comparison and it only occasionally spawns some arcane pools that slow you down when you touch them. But other fish might shoot projectiles at you, spawn energy crystals, and manifest a torrent of dark energy that heals the fish should you not soak it up instead. Of course, you can also use your arcane skills in this fish fight. Zap around the arena to close gaps or evade attacks, shield yourself or buff your damage throughput for a short amount of time. I mentioned the concoctions before. What are they for? Now, each fish is a particular type. Arcane fish, for example, will inhibit the regeneration of your arcane resource. If you use the right concoctions, this Jolt Brew here, you mitigate this harmful effect on you. So each fish type has a matching concoction that counters it. Keep that in mind to make your life easier when fighting them. Okay, When the fish's health reaches 0, you catch it. With a slippery thing in your bag, you can go back to Iris, our seer. At her flesh-weaving altar, you have the opportunity to fuse special fish parts to your rod. When taking apart a fish, it can yield a variety of items, which in turn can be used for quests, crafting, or upgrading. Make careful decisions which parts to fuse with your rod. They come with huge benefits, but also restrictions. Some might boost your damage by a large margin, but they will also cause your sanity to drain faster while exploring the islands. Other parts increase your bleed damage, or affect how fast your arcane resource bar replenishes in fish combat. Items from stronger fish are more powerful, of course, especially the ones you can harvest from apex predators. Fish in a biome are separated in difficulty tiers that require different bait and are harder to catch. You want to strengthen your rod with enough parts before taking on the fish of a higher tier. Additionally to the looted parts, you sometimes receive rare iridescent scales. Kanel, our hermit merchant here, is crazy for them and will trade you precious items and resources. So much for the basics. Of course, there would be a lot more to cover here. We have 3 different rods so far, each with their own unique skill set and finishers. There will be around 10 fish in each biome to catch, and a lot of loot to farm from these. Now, we are pretty excited to get your opinion on this. Does that loot look fun to you? Do you like the RPG mechanics? What doesn't resonate with you? Either way, we are so happy you clicked on this devlog and we are grateful for your support. If you haven't subscribed yet, we would appreciate that greatly. Please help us grow this little channel. And we also have a Discord where we post regular updates about our game The Wake. But for now, thanks for watching and we hope to see you again in the next devlog. Take care of yourselves and as always, follow your dreams.